Global Education Media presents Education Report on TV, the television program that promotes educational events and activities for parents, students, practitioners in educational fields across categories, government officials, particularly those saddled with the responsibility of managing education, and the general public. It also covers programs and activities in the educational sector, such as awards and opening ceremonies, school inter-house sports, collaborative engagement with NGOs, as well as corporate organizations, plus vocational and technical education, institution for people with special education needs, individual contribution towards the growth and development of education while celebrating success in the educational sector at all levels. Please contact 0803-323-2771 or 0812-120-1359. Education Report on TV, promoting excellence in education on television.
The finals of the 7th edition of the Lagos State Education District 2 Sports Festival was a memorable one for the management, principals, teachers and students of the district as they all gathered at Oriwu Model College to mark this year's festival. Students representing the various zones in the district took part in various sports activities such as the march past, athletics and high jump. According to the Tutor General Permanent Secretary of the district, Mrs. Titilayo Sholari, sports is vital to healthy living as it helps create a sound mind and body.
You don't know where the talent of these children lie. So whatever we can do to help them, we always ensure that we bring them out of sports every year. Yeah, academic and sports are together. It's only a lively mind that can read very well and study very well. And that is why we encourage these students to participate in sports so that they can also excel in the academics and in sports too. As you have said earlier, the lady sports person, Oshuala, is from this district and she's excelling in the field of football today.
On his part, Mr. D, who represented Honorable Jimmy Benson, spoke on the need to monitor the progress of the students even after leaving secondary school.
It's a very, very novel idea, and I think other districts should emulate it. Considering the fact that this is the 7th edition, means they've been doing it for 7 years. Do you know how many athletes they will be rolling out yearly that would help both the states and the federation as a whole? Sports happens to be one of the major areas in nation development, and we need to get back to it. In the early 80s, sports used to be the way Nigerians come together, especially track and field. We participate well in the Olympics. Most times we win medals. It is because they picked it up from the primary and secondary school athletes.
An official from the Lagos State Sports Commission, Mr. Uthman Ola Okunu, made it known that the winners from events like this will represent Lagos State at the National Sports Festival.
Winners from events like this doesn't come and go like that. The National School Sports Festival is coming up in another few weeks now, and I can tell you without missing words that winners from the past events like this will be representing Lagos State.
The chairman of the Nigerian Union of Teachers Lagos State Chapter, Mr. Shegun Rahim, spoke on the importance of sports in human development.
I gave it to Education District 2 for this wonderful program that they have put in place. In fact, this should be a pointer to the fact that in education, to make it holistic, things like this must come up. And I think other education districts must emulate from this.
Education Report on TV spoke to some of the district sports desk officers, and they were all of the opinion that sports is a veritable tool for the development of the students.
From each zone, we subject representatives of each school to compete at various athletic programs, various sports, both dual and individual sports, and team sports too. After the king competition, the best athletes or the best team will now emerge to represent that zone. And the three zones will now come together to compete to decide the overall winner in each game or in each sport.
Sports is a veritable tool to lift up our children. Not all children are very talented academically, but even those who are talented in the academics, when they combine sports with it, it makes their brain, it releases potentials in them. So, although it was tasking, but it was very interesting.
We could only just manage to just bring out the talent in those children. And based on the entries we have, all the public schools and some private schools who are registered private schools, they were allowed to participate. So it was based on that we select those people who are representing Koshofe.
We have to be appreciative of all principals in the district for their support and cooperation, especially that of my Tutor General Permanent Secretary. She has been of great assistance and support. All the anchors of the three zones, Shomolu, Koshofe, and Ikorodu, they've done their bit, and some other corporate bodies that give us the assistance. And also, our teachers, our sport officers in the schools, they've also given us enough support in this event.
Some of the winners shared their excitement with Education Report on TV.
I didn't believe I'm going to take that first, but actually God strengthened me and I took that first. I can't express how happy I am because I didn't believe I'm going to take that first position actually.
I participated on 200 meters and I took third. But I feel great. I ran for 1,500 meters and 800 meters and I came out with first, that is gold medals. So I also thank Lagos State government for what they've done because they've helped some students to bring out some of their talents.
Kudos must be given to the Lagos State Education District 2 for organizing a sports festival where these students can showcase their God-given talents in sports.